Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Green Planet. Alright, so we still have a couple of Earth-sick people, which is not fantastic, but luckily, some of their negative modifiers, I think, should hopefully be going away fairly soon. So at the moment, the comfort is the biggest issue, and we're going to keep working on that. So, to make sure that everybody stays nice and happy, we're going to do a few things today. So, let's see. First things first, to make sure everyone has access to everything they need, I think we're going to go ahead and we're breaking down this school. Yep, we're going to salvage the... we're salvaging our education. We're going to chuck that into our main dome here. At the moment, we have a decent amount of electronics in storage, so I think we can do this safely without ruining our maintenance. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then let's start building education in here. So let's go ahead and we'll build the school. We'll put this over here. I think that seems like a pretty decent spot. Although, yeah, no, what? Yeah, for now, we're just going to go ahead and put this here. We will be aligning our pathway from here to there. That should be good. And then, yeah, all those kids can still go to school in the morning. Let's see, what was the other thing I was going to do? I had a plan right before I hit the record button, and for some reason I have forgotten what that was. I'm not 100% sure anymore. Well, you know what, we'll figure it out as time goes by. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at our domes. So over here we can have an overview, and it tells us roughly what's going on. So it looks like there's some gaming that's a bit of an issue down here. That's just... Oh, no one's upset in Ruby, which is nice. And then we're missing things like drinking, gambling, dining, and exercise. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe we go ahead and we put in an exercise, an open air gymnasium. I think that's what I was thinking. Yeah, exercise and social. This would be a good way to deal with it. It has decent service comfort. It doesn't require any manpower. I think this is a good way of doing things. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this right near the center. So that should help us with a little bit of a few of our needs. Drinking and dining, I think we will go ahead and we'll probably start working on those when... or actually, maybe we'll have enough people. You know what? We'll see. But we might end up putting in a space bar. That might be a good way to get around things. Alright, so either way, we'll leave that be. We do have some... we do have some materials to send off back to Earth for some more money, but again, right now, we're just making sure that we don't lose any colonists unnecessarily. So we'll keep that carefully watched. Let's see, our RC Explorer is currently making its way all the way over to a couple of anomalies, and then this third one, so that should be rather nice for some extra science and tech. And then in the meantime, it looks like we've done a pretty good job with the scanning, so we'll let that be for now. Let's see, what else is there to do? Well, we've got plenty of power at night, so you know what, let's go ahead and turn on the rare metals refinery. We'll make our way through a little bit of this waste rock. I think that's not a bad idea. And do we just go for some extra production? No, I don't think we do. It's a cost that we don't currently need to pay. We'll just, we'll just let that be. Again, we don't have a massive surplus of electronic parts right now. Alright, now let's go ahead and build our passageway from one dome to the next. So that should go right about there. That will do nicely. Now we will need a new ramp to make sure that our drones can make it across. So we'll put that fairly close over here, I suppose. And then, oh, goal completed. We now have a couple more applicants. Okay, some celebrities. Alright then, well, I guess that's not a bad thing. That could be good. Let's, yeah. We'll keep that in mind. Alright, now we still need a couple of spies, and we still need the 200 colonists. That's fine. If we get both of those, that will give us another milestone. But right now, I don't think we're going too fast. I think we need to just make sure that we are looking after our priorities first. Alright, now it does say up here that we have one person who is outside the workforce. I think this is a game bug because she's a senior. So I don't think that that's really much we can do about that. So we're not going to change anything around. That's just going to be tagging around, hanging around for a little bit longer. Let's see, power-wise, we seem to be doing fairly well at the moment. We are also working on the fusion auto-regulator, so that'll save us a little bit of trouble. Wait a second, no we're not. Yes, we are. Okay, so that's still a couple of days away. That should mean we have a couple of extra people. I think it's not the most ridiculous to go ahead and maybe build that spacebar and put some of these engineers in there instead. Or either a non-specialized and somebody else. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and get that spacebar. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take that, let's see, not education, we want services. Yeah, so spacebar, that'll give us some drinking and social relaxation. Same with the small one. Realistically, what do we want? I'd assume that we can probably fit more in a regular spacebar than a small one. So maybe we... Yeah, maybe we let that stay for now. Oh yes, we'll also need a couple more security stations for the future. We're going to need more than just one in our domes. So yeah, let's just go with the regular spacebar, and we'll put that over... Oh wow, that's a very large spacebar. Do we need it to be this large? I suppose oh, well, we're going to want to eventually... Alright, let's see about the small one. That's a 3x3. I think that's a little bit more reasonable right now. I'm not sure how much space we really want to use in here. We could probably go with building another farm just to make sure that our food is sorted, so that'll take up an entire sector. If we put in another bar, that would fill up the remainder here outside of one small section. We'll probably need another set of apartments. So yeah, that was a apartments, university, farm, yeah, and then potentially some electronics factories or something like that. So that'll be needed, so that'll take up another big chunk. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the small one for now. It should be fairly popular, but I think that should be okay. Let's see about putting this over there. Yeah, that seems fairly agreeable, and yeah, that's that entire little sector taken, which is nice. And we'll let that be. We'll build another couple of security stations in a little bit. We don't need it straight away. I think it's probably best to have some personnel for those. But right now, I don't think it's... it's something we will do. It's just not something that we can really... There's no point in building it when we can't make it work. So it is what it is. Alright, there's another anomaly. That's very good. That's extra science, cutting down our time. We're no longer outsourcing, but again, we want to be careful with our money. But at the same time too, I wouldn't mind getting further ahead. You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and pay for it. We're going to be a couple of days here. After that, we can go ahead and get so much stuff figured out, which is going to be very nice. I think we'll move the bioscaping up to the second. That extra comfort will help us keep people from being homesick. The microgravity medicine center is going to be useful, but again, that's not quite as high a priority. Yeah, okay, so we'll leave that there. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Alright, and of course, let's go ahead and outsource. We want the science. There we go. Alright, so we're very short on money, but that's okay. We will make our way through the science a bit quicker and hopefully make our lives overall better. Oh, and a silly little dust storm is causing havoc. Well, you know what? Good thing we've got extra power. That has not hurt us. Even with the removal of our fusion reactor. So that is a good situation for us to be in. Yeah, but it looks like our drones are very much looking after all of the maintenance there, so that's good. Oh, lake vaporators. Hang on a second, what's this? A self-sufficient and no longer to be supplied with water. Hang on. I'm beginning to question whether... This is weird. Either I'm having deja vu, or when I loaded my save, I must have not saved the game as we left? Oh dear. Okay, I have no idea which one's right now, and I can't go back and check. You know what? No. I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to tell you what the, how my sanity's going on the other side. Okay, well, yeah, turns out I am not going insane. Yeah, something must have... Either I didn't save it properly when we left the last episode, or, I don't know. But, either way, we're not where we originally left off, so I guess we're going to go with a bit of a, temporal paradox, and, say that things have slightly altered from, where they were in at the end of the last episode. Okay, so, yeah, that was really, really wacky, but it is what it is. At least we can go ahead and, make some improvements. Hopefully, that will work out fine. Let's go ahead and continue our scanning as they need to be. Our little rover drone should be heading over towards the next anomaly. Alright, so that is all very good for us. So, we'll take what we can get. Yeah, that was very trippy there for a second. Alright, so either way, let's check in on things. We have Survivor Composed and Nerd. Let's get rid of... I like the Nerd, I believe. That's the morale boost for new tech. Maybe not so much anymore. We're not making fast. Let's see, what have we got? Enthusiast, that's probably better. Religious. Yeah, let's go make sure that we have maintained our religious. Let's see, lose less health. Let's go for increased morale while, increased performance while morale is high. And then, do we still want Survivor? Sanity losses? Nerd Enthusiast and Religious, I think that seems reasonable. Yeah, let's stick with those. We have 4 kids in school, which is good to see. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, and let's see, what else has happened? I now just have to double check a few things from the last episode there, because I'm now not 100% certain as to what is what anymore. Oh, you know what? You can work at a different dome now. You could work over here at the small space bar. That would work splendidly. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and cut down our security station as well. Make sure that those jobs are being looked after. Let's see, what else is there? People working at the polymer factory, that's nice. We are outproducing there. We will again amplify, but again we need to make sure that we have our electronics to do so. Scientist, we could probably kick you out of there. Okay, so you know what? Let's make Emerald. Let's go over our filters. Did we change anything here? No, we didn't. Okay, so let's go for specializations. Let's lean towards our scientists. We'll make sure that that is preferred. That way, yeah, they should hopefully do what they need to there. We've only got 1 officer, 1 geologist. We've got a couple of medics. Okay, we might be able to shuffle a medic elsewhere. We'll see what we can do. We'll apply that for now. Let's check the next dome. I don't think it really matters who is here. This was aimed to be more for children with our nursery. Yeah, because we have a... Do we have a playground down here? I'm not actually sure. Let's just double check that. Oh no, that's a grocer. Okay, so... Alright, well, we'll make things work. We'll go ahead and we'll leave it as is. I don't think we really need to change that around too much. And then... What else have we got going on up here? We have age groups. I don't think we've told no seniors to go here, or no, we'd prefer youth. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. Let's just go ahead and cancel that. I don't remember why we did that, but we'll leave it for now. Alright, and we'll hopefully let a couple of these domes sort itself out. We'll go ahead and... Can we go ahead and make this restricted to specialists? We'll go over here to the infirmary. We'll do the same thing. In fact, yeah, only specialists selected. That's now for all of them with the control click. And we'll let that be for now. Okay.
Resources are low.
Alright, storage is low. That's okay. I think we'll be fine. Still being offered more polymers for metals, that's also fine. Again, we're not going to take that up right about now. I want a couple more metals. Let's just double check. How are we going here? We're making plenty here. We're amplified over here. We're not over there. Let's see, what else have we got? Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Water storage is coming along nicely. That's still ticking upwards. And oxygen tank. Okay, cool. I think we are fine. Alright. So we're going to let that be. Okay. Alright, so let's see. What have we got? Earth-sick colonists. How are you guys going? Social and shopping. Okay, so that's still a lot of troubles there. Dining was full. Okay, so we may need some more dining as well. Okay, let's build up some more alternatives yet again. Let's go for... whereabouts is it? Another grocer? Either that or another diner. So 50 comfort versus 60. I suppose we'll go ahead and we'll build another one of those. We do need one in at least every dome. I'm guessing... Oh, I'm guessing that small diner is no longer enough... Yeah, no longer enough to deal with everything. That small grocer there. Yeah, let's throw a diner on in over here. We'll put that near the workplace just so they can easily grab a little bit of food to eat. Yeah, so that should sort out those problems over there. I think everywhere else was relatively alright. Let's see, where is our extra medic? I really do want to find where they are. We have a botanist. You're probably not meant to be there. Let's go... Hang on a second, what dome do you live in? You live in Jade. Alright, you know what? Let's assign you over to a different building. Maybe that should fix things. Yeah, moving dome. Okay. That should be all well and good. Yep, they're now working at the farm, so that's that sorted. Let's see what else is going on that we can fix. Need a little bit of power there, but I guess... Oh, you're turned off and... Okay, let's go ahead and turn that back on. I suppose that can be up and running. I guess I only opened up the shift and I didn't actually change the power. Alright, well... Oh, there goes one of our Earth-sick colonists, so that's very good. Let's see, dining. Yeah, we're sorting that out fairly quickly. I don't think we're going to be in too much trouble. We may even take out a geologist or maybe an engineer and make sure that that is staffed. So that should see everybody through all of their needs. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Alright, so let's see, what else have we got? We've got a couple of drones hanging out over here. They're not doing a huge amount, although they have a medium workload, so that's not terrible. Let's just check in on the others. 15 at medium. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to be purchasing some more drones, which we do want to be able to do. Maybe working towards printing may not be a bad idea. Oh, and it looks like we have another great dust storm approaching. Okay, so that's not good. At least it's 3 days away. We'll have more than ample power because of all of the wind turbines. Water and oxygen, we have a week's worth. Just checking. Yeah, we've only got that much. Okay, so we need to place another large water tank, I think. So either we do that, or there is also another tech for reducing our water consumption, but that's 12,000 science, so I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon. Certainly not before we need it. So let's go ahead and make sure that we are sufficiently prepared. Let's go ahead and build another large water tank. Did we build... Hang on a second, we built it up here, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, so let's make sure that we rotate it around so we're not tying into the water network accidentally. Yeah, okay, so that'll do there. We'll build that there. That should be sorted out fairly easy. And then we'll go ahead and we'll build a singular pipe from here to there. Okay, looks like we might just be able to get away with building a single pipe into the network. Okay, that's good. That should get started. Hopefully that gets finished before we finish filling this large water tank, just so we're making the most out of that. Oxygen-wise, we have enough for 2 weeks, which I think is a decent number to go for. We can isolate whatever we need. These Stirling generators probably don't need to be open. Let's go ahead and close all of those. That's fine. Not that we'd really be suffering too much maintenance with all these triple electric scrubbers around.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, but for now, you know what, that's fine. Let's see,
Research
what else is there?
complete.
Oh, fusion auto-regulation sorted. So let's go ahead and get that upgrade. Reduces workplace by 2. Yeah, we did that at the end of the other episode, so let's just catch up on that. Yeah, that explains why my tech tree didn't quite feel right, but either way, it is what it is. That'll be good. That'll save us some issues there. We will be able to stop using the polymer factory during this whole disaster. That should be safe. All well and good, because again, we don't have to worry about using that extra water. We've got a really nice supply there, so we can keep people nice and happy. We do have one person who needs one medic over there. Let's find... Where is our medic? We have a geologist there, that's fine. Let's go ahead and... Got a bunch of old people there. Let's see, what have we got? Scientist? They should probably be doing science. You know what? Specialists only. Let's make this a priority, so they should automatically move into that building. And then we'll go... What do we do? We have it set to specialists only. Maybe that's our issue. I don't know where our extra medic is, which is kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt. If I could find them, I would absolutely send them over there. Yeah, here we are. Jasper, you are a medic working in the infirmary, so that's not quite right. So that was our first one. Wait a second, where were you? Okay, here. Second one is Barbara. She's working in the infirmary. Okay, and then that's all from there. We're going to have to manually search through to find out... okay. You're a senior. That explains why we're short one. That's going to be annoying. Okay, what about over here? We have a lot of engineers. We have a couple of children. They're all going to be graduating soon. You know what? I think it's fair to say... Let's get the... Let's get the university up and running again. That should hopefully help us out with a couple of medics. Let's go ahead and focus on... Yeah, let's go with... Do we just leave it on automatic? We'll get an extra officer. They should probably, you know, we can cut down on the scientists. We can cut down those jobs. Yeah, we'll shut down all of that. So that should hopefully change the numbers. Yeah, there we go. The scientists are only asking for 6. And we can leave that be, I dare say. Okay, so that's at least that problem sorted out. We do have new texts that are available. I wonder if this is stuff that we saw last time. But, you know, let's just check in on that now. We had... Yeah, farm automation. Okay, so farms, hydroponics, and all decreases the number of workers needed. That'll be good for the future. We also then need... What was the other one? Oh, yes, compact hangars. Yeah, fair enough. Able to fit some more shuttles in, but again, we don't have that tech, so that's not needed right now. Decisions. I think what we aim for... So we have the dome, so that'll make everybody nice and happy, or at least happier. Then we'll have the medicine for better medical capacity, rapid sleep to get everybody to their jobs, adaptability for better education, and then... Officers and medics for a little bit better performance. Make people a little bit happier. Either that or the farms could provide a passive bonus. I think we go for some better performance from their specialties. I think that's not a bad idea. Either that or maybe we need the sanatorium to help get rid of our issues. Although, you know what? No. Let's not fall behind on potential disaster relief. Let's make sure we get these MDS lasers. We haven't really suffered from any meteor strikes, but I'm certain that it will happen at some point. So let's make sure that we have those available to us. We'll set up some defenses. We can even maybe set up a nice little grid for some excess power. Yeah, I think that there's some really good things there for us. For now, I don't think it matters too much. We're in the positive for the amount of production for all of our needs, so I'm not too concerned about that. So again, I was thinking about at some point maybe going for the large electronics factory, but as it stands we're doing okay, and we can always buy a prefab, so I think that things are okay. There's that dome bioscaping. Let's see how we're doing. The only sad thing was that shopping was full. Okay, I think you're going to be back to happy in no time at all. Let's just see. Yeah, working on the medicine. Let's add in... Ooh, increase the birth rate of the domes. Yes, that would also be nice, but you know what? Let's see if there's anything else that's going to be helpful. Increase morale for domes with Aspire? I think that could be another good thing. Either that or... boosting up our drones a little bit. They have been fairly overworked. You know what? Let's go for a... Do we go for another drone hub, or do we maybe go for some drone assembly? You know what? Let's go for drone assembly. I think that's more important right now than a drone hub. Actually, no. Let's go for the drone hub. That comes with extra drones, so that'll be reasonable. Then maybe we go for some extra optimizations there. Yeah, I think that there's some decent ideas for us. But either way, that is all well and good. With this kind of science, it's not going to take us too long to get through all of this, which is very nice indeed. Alright, and I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we've got... This is set to a top priority, so it shouldn't take too long for that to finish. We've already maxed out all of our excess water otherwise, so we have more than a week, which I am happy with. But again, we need to make sure that if for some reason some of our network is shut off from one another, that we can provide for all of our people, as that would be very, very detrimental, and apparently this does not count. That is ridiculous. It clearly should. Alright. Maybe it's because we put that there before that was built, but either way, we'll go ahead and we'll make sure that that gets tied in. Yep, life support is a priority, so that should be done now. Okay, very, very nice. Easily sorted. Alright, good. That is what we want to see. So, it looks like all of our domes are connected. That's going to be nice. Let's see. Is there anything else that we really need? We don't have playing. Okay, you know what? We do have children here. Let's make sure that they do have all of the best facilities. Let's go ahead and put in a playground. Maybe that's under education. Yeah, here we go. A couple of polymers is an easy fix. Let's put that there. Yep. And then that should be good, I think. Yeah, let's you know what we could do is we might make this a priority for the nursery. Let's see if we can do that.
Sector scanned.
That should be fairly easy. Age group, we have, yeah, children guaranteed. Youth, we're happy with, but again, it doesn't have to be. You know what, now that we've got the school in the center, I don't think it's as much of an important thing for us. Alright, so we'll go ahead and close that. Any children are going to go ahead and move over here. That'll work really, really well. They'll get some extra playtime on the playground. They'll have access to school. Yeah, this is going to work quite nicely. Alright, so let's just start queuing up the last couple of things. That should be fine.
Complete.
More research for our medicine is done, so let's go ahead and build that right now. Let's get that. Whereabouts? Dome services. No? Why on earth can I not find... Oh, there we are. Spires. Okay. So there's the medical center. That's fairly cheap and effective. Let's put this... I think I think the sanatorium will probably do the best in this central hub. So let's put this over there. This is also where we get the majority of our population coming from at the moment. So... yeah, probably worthwhile looking after that. Yeah, that'll be very, very nice. But again, I think that'll be for us to deal with in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.